and welcome to another episode of Crafty Mom's weekly challenge. It's September and I am seeing caramel apples in my Pinterest stream. And you know what that means? That means we're gonna make some caramel apples, but not just any caramel apples. No. Today, we are gonna make caramel apple wedges that actually have caramel chilled into the center of the apple. This way, when you eat it, it's a very non-messy, delicious, new and different way to eat a caramel apple. But how does the caramel stay like that? Is this a Pinterest win or is this a Pinterest fail? Don't lead me on Pinterest. We're gonna find out today, and fingers crossed, because I really like caramel apples and I want this to be a win. So there are only 3 ingredients you need for this: caramel, apples, and lemon juice. As far as caramel goes, look, you can find recipes online how to make caramel. I just bought the pre-made caramel. I also bought the little square caramels and just melted some. So we're just gonna see which of these two works better for our pin. Hopefully one of them works. Just slice your apple in half lengthwise and core out the middle of it. And I'm just gonna put a dab of lemon juice around the sides. So I'm gonna take the store-bought pre-made caramel and just scoop it into our apples. I gotta tell you, I'm already a fan for how that looks. Tasty. I'm gonna put the store-bought caramel on this side, on this pretty flower plate. And on the blue plate, I'm gonna put our melted caramel situation. Yum, this looks so good. I'm spilling everywhere. Oh, no. We're gonna stick them in the refrigerator for a couple hours and just eyeball them and wait for this to get hard. I'll be right back. Okay, so it's actually day 2. Every time I tried to check on our caramel apple wedges yesterday, they were still just too runny for me to want to take a chance. But I'm not gonna wait any longer. We're gonna pull them out of the refrigerator and see, is this gonna work? I can't remember which apples I put on which plate, but we have a clear winner. So one of them did not turn out so hot, and one of them, we'll have to cut into it and find out. I'm pleased with the flower plate. I can't remember which caramel we had on the flower plate, but this... Let's cut into them and find out. Well... You know, I guess as long as you're careful with your cutting, you can get the caramel to stay put. Okay, well now let's try these blue ones. This one's really hard to cut through. Alright, so... Okay, so the caramel apple wedges can be a win, but the kind of caramel you use does matter. That's what we're learning here today. Even this one that came pre-made, it's still questionable looking, but I'm sure edible. Be sure to join us next week for another episode of Crafty Mom's Weekly Challenge. I am on a mission to debunk these Pinterest wins and Pinterest fails, and we're gonna figure out what really works. Join me on this journey.